Alrighty then. It is Sunday night. Kids are in bed. I don't actually have any kids, but the joke is there, I guess. Time for some magical suicide. I'm calling it that just because this is Magicka. There's every likelihood you don't survive all the way through the level. Ooh, this will be fun. That is I'm pretty sure that's a reference to the... I think I call them death metal. Dimmu Borgir, I think that's their name. But first off, like I said, those are actually mines. Highly explosive. You really shouldn't be you should not probably be yelling at me when you're going to be casting spells at me. Just saying, dwarf. So, alright, we got a couple elves ahead, so let's see how they like skeletons. Arcane fire lightning. Like I said in the last time we fought these guys, elves are incredibly weak to fire damage. Murray's having the time of his life. Like I said, Murray is just enjoying the hell out of this. Population, long ago. Not sure why he thinks that was funny, but he did. That crate over there next. That crate over there is actually made up of ammunition, so if you hit it with fire, it will blow up. Case in point. Actually, oh wait, no, it's not ammunition, it's just bombs. Oh, this is kind of bad. Actually, you know what? It's not bad. Because I can do that. He just teleported into the explosion of his dying friend. One of them is speaking French. Oh, Murray looks a little sad. Let's find a way to cheer him up, shall we? Of course, cheering Murray up usually involves a lot of slaughter. Lots and lots of death makes Murray very happy. Something about the way she says that makes me think she'd kill me second she could. Secret that nobody else does. Secret at the eastmost bay, it's in a later level. And now a reference that a lot of people will probably... Yeah. We have a Hunger Games reference. Just the brand name of this magic potion. Who volunteered as a spokesperson.
Men ingen delar kamikazer.
They didn't die for you, they died because of unsafe manufacturing conditions. Now put on the bird costume. There is actually another altar coming up, and it's one of the tougher ones. The last one is easily the toughest, which makes sense, because I mean it's the last of the 4 altars. This is Life and Lightning. Meet the Carrog of Hell. He does a lot of fire damage and a lot of physical damage. And he also just has a fire aura. He is weak to fire or life and cold, so a freezing life beam is an amazing invention against this guy. Also, he has massive health regeneration, I should also point out.
Surrender.
And actually, as long as you don't get hit by the hammer, you're fine. Because the hammer is what does the physical damage. There we go, he's dead. That actually gets you a weapon this time, not a staff. The Hell Axe, which is intensely hot to the touch, low physical, medium fire damage. This is actually one of the few side quests, you can call it. Yeah, it's defend the food cart. There is an achievement for getting through this without the food cart having taken any damage, but when you're on your own, that's really dangerous. It's really difficult to pull off, if not just outright impossible. And then he actually finally manages to fight off the goblin that's attacking him. Rather brutally. Here comes the new enemy. A lot of people have, or I've heard people compare this enemy to a rather popular recent Disney character. There she is. Yeah, you're basically fighting Elsa. She can teleport, and she can also, she's massively good with ice magic. In fact, ice is really her only magic. That and shield. Which makes her incredibly weak against fire. Yeah, they do have access to all the magic that you do. Whoops.
Return.
We have another viewfinder. Can't make out the forest. Too many trees in the way. Yep. Can't see the forest for the trees. Like I said, Paradox's riding staff is pretty good at their jobs. Yes, that is actually, when you actually get down to it, that is a reference to Borderlands. These Vanir are actually, oh yeah, that's probably their biggest threat, is that giant ball. I'm not sure what killed that one. The human, dwarven, and elven leaders. The human leader is actually kind of a coward. Hornbori, the dwarf leader. Great, master of the great forbidden magics. Yep. Worse than Vortex? Yeah. Vortex is basically the singularity you can create, but it used to be a magic all on its own that was literally a black hole. Also, he's just called King. He is an idiot, because just watch what he says and then listen to the other two behind him. City's defenses must have fallen. He plowed through the entire city's line of defense. Name of justice, peace, and prosperity. Fancy alliance. Hundreds of highly trained soldiers, archers, and magicians, all dead.
Mange du poisson gras.
Shiny future. After the Vanir are going to stand up, or facing the intruder. At least for this we have a chance. Astrologically small, but still. In our homes, you may burn our crops. But you may never cut down the lines on which we hang our clothes to dry. You want to bet? I can do that. Alright, so it's Arcane Stone Shield. Arcane Stone Shield. Whoop. Wrong button. So it's Arcane Stone Shield Disruptor. What this actually does is it knocks the ability to cast a specific spell out of the enemy. Oh, I screwed that up. I shouldn't have been fooling around.
Return up.
Yeah, the human king literally just stands back and does nothing this entire fight. Other than summon... actually, that's not true. He does summon enemies for you to fight. Like the sniper over there. If you hit him, though, or if the other two die off while he's still alive, he runs away. Well, the Elf Queen's dead. I have no idea what he's saying over there. I'm just ignoring him. Finally shut him up. Wasn't her corpse in like 30 feet the other direction? I know, of course, in the order of Mage, we developed the technique. Yeah, his cipher is literally writing upside down. Also, gotta love the peasant reactions here. Swords the size of orcs can kick down a troll, and we have to chop all the wood? Yeah. Also, yeah, that guy on the left there is eating what... I'm pretty sure that's a horse leg. And now for a reference I'm not sure how many people are gonna get. So, what's happening? That's a horse's leg, that's not mutton. That would be great. Yes, that is an Office Space reference. I hate these things. Those right there, they're water immune, or they actually absorb water. But they're machines that basically run around underground and shoot lightning. That's why I actually put a lightning absorbing shield on myself. Of course, lightning chains. Pestex and Rabid Pico Presso. Cheese, which is one of the playing characters that makes a cracker. I'm just gonna walk on by these goblins, they're not bothering me. Wasn't me. I have no idea what just did that, but we're gonna just go on. Ah, this is what they were talking about with the secret around in the southeasternmost lake.
bande der ordina bonnelainen över Vadditorp med valen för det opportun exklusiven talkitid. Jag var ju valen. Karakka i bonnelainen.
Nisse du var intjärn. Algotinget är uppe i bunnanne.
Up here in the sticks.
Pastorn i skogen se. Morum för bunnbruken och läs för dem hoppe godse, jätten.
Öski peski godse. Gudi. Gudi saunade.
Jo, visst då. Så ni ser, stora goden ting vänt just runt någon. Jag blir glad den tiden att se den uppstånden av der alliansefolk. Förutom det där kommen.
Still not sure how they have a working camera and microphone.
Uri holi de flunderline.
Fin fråga där. Det är säkert som i boken.
Safely say that there's no need for concern whatsoever. Everything is coming up peaches.
Nevenaine havnen. Rosi vosi kuckekrammel.
Back to the studio, except for the wizard, like, just up the road.
Vissi nini. Lukkelainen är aktiepakke bonnilurk.
Hänt i bundan stannar.
Yeah, the major problem with the crone enemy over there is her magics are all entirely spell based. She just throws out spell potions all over the place. Fortunately, you can't actually use that to your advantage. Okay, now if we just go down this way, we can get to that field with the treasure chest. Here we are. And there it is.
Huh.
This is where you also get the stale cinnamon bun. Not a great weapon, but...
Mm-hmm.
Actually, no, we're going to leave that horse alive. Can I cut down the lines on which to hang their clothes? Huh, what do you know? I actually can't. I also cannot set them on fire. Also, mushrooms are apparently fireproof. Who knew? If I remember right, this should work. If I don't, this is gonna hurt. Oh, yeah, there you go. You can actually blow up the outhouse with a rock. Oh, these things. The big danger with these little firefly things is not the not the fire damage they do. It's actually the fact that they drain your focus every time they hit you. Also, they have a massive. Also, they do that knockback, which means any spell you're casting is instantly. But you have to be careful because that pot thing right there will summon infinite amounts of the little firefly things, unless you break it. And the only way to do that is with a rock. Actually, I think that no, that's not the secret. That's the way down. Here's a fun reference for you. It comes right out and says what it is. This is actually that's actually a warning. specifically. This guy.
Kraka.
There might actually be another one, since this is also this is a control point from Wizard Wars. That is actually the last of the 4 veterans. There's a note on that door. Let's go see. 10 years ago tonight, this cabin became the site of a brutal murder as up to 4 wizards descended upon it. That reason, and because of limited programming resources, the store must remain sealed. I'm not sure what just killed me, but...
Surrender!
Cast spells and move at the same time. Yes, you can, and yes, you should. We're actually coming up on the final altar, which is a massive, massive amount of pain to kill. And yeah, they're having a party. Get some weapons. Ralia scuba diving goes with your girl gills. Yeah, I don't think you'd ever want to go scuba diving in the home of Cthulhu. Off with you both. Guess it's true you shouldn't drink too much seawater. Yeah, you really shouldn't. You can probably also see why people hate wizards now. The reason I'm doing this is because of what happens when you activate this altar. Actually, it's not specifically the altar, but first off, Altar of Nyarlathotep. Depth of 1,000 meters, 100,000 meters, has long and interesting history. Unfortunately, everyone who learns it goes utterly mad. Fire is your best friend here, unfortunately. Yeah, the balls they spit at you kind of have a homing effect. Also, you want to actually outright kill them. You don't want to let them. You don't want to let them get weak, because what they do is, what happens when they get weak is they tend to run at you and explode. Fire is one of the few things you can actually cast. You can still self-cast while frozen, so use fire to get out of it. And this, you get the Otherworldly Staff, which is actually a weapon. And bundle with a gross glowy glob at the end. Fortunate out by force of boundary and coverage. Low physical, medium death. Those rogue lunatics treating us like inferiors. They are wizards. By exploiting the workers and maintaining an outdated system built on violence. Perpetuates social and economic differences in our society. If that's a mutter, I'll whip you. You can actually kill these two. All it does is least in the mind of the guy that was whining, is justify him whining more. Waiting here to catch the bus. Visit my neighbor, you see. I don't believe you. Into the river. This training dummy was a tool used by wizards to practice their basic magical abilities. No, please don't talk to it. Yeah, as we saw last time. Poor Timmy. Yeah, you can get the founder's staff right there. Also, I like this gag right here. Beyond this point, you will no longer be able to go back. However, you're never able to go back. Time is linear, and you simply have to live with the choices you've made. We are moving ever forward, clinging to this rock we call home, as it flies through the cold void of space, slowly but relentlessly crashing into an unforgiving sun. So never mind. If you're familiar with the podcast Welcome to Night Vale, that little blurb probably sounds pretty similar to it. Let's slip the Orcs of War. Oh. So apparently a fire absorption shield is actually enough to protect you from those. You don't really want to be around the holes in the ground with the goats. Because they do have that knockback ability. They don't actually have krakens, and I just fell down the hole. Not even an enemy's fault, I just fell down the hole. One of them is going to absorb the lightning, but I'm using him as a lightning rod. Your giant hammer does not scare me, troll. Plan B. Ah, this. I forgot how to do it. Arcane Rock Shield. Some secret ancient way of disrupting beams. Ancient. Namely, this one. Just walk on through the beam. Like it ain't even there. Alright, now. I do know there's a secret around here coming up. Specifically what you have to do is light this torch. And it opens the wall. Old magic called Crash to Desktop to thin air. Big, mostly because the paper is covered in cheese. Also, yeah, okay, that's where you get the scythe. I forgot. So, do not enter the void. It's dangerous. You gotta love how Paradox are so willing to poke fun at themselves. Welcome to the kitchen, where the chefs have randomly decided you're on the menu. Also, there is a crone in the back, so. Fortunately, she's actually not immune to her own stuff, so. There is a robe that prevents you from getting the wet status, but I just never bother wearing it. Mostly because it's kind of silly looking. There is a weapon around here, so. Oh yeah, there it is. You can get the frying pan. Frying pans, who knew, right? Low physical damage causes knockback. You might be bigger and stronger than me, but nothing is immune to a flaming rock to the face. Oh, no, I'm back to normal now. Or as normal as you get in this game. Welcome to the gift shop. No, I'm not kidding. Well, we'll be getting right back to the action. Unfortunately, I still got Murray, so he can revive me. Come on, dwarf, just stay in the. Yes, he stayed in the. He stayed in the area. There. Actually, you know what? Probably could just call it at the end of the campaign. What? Yes, this is a Hecate, Diana, and Inanna. And they get goblins. And one of them died. Yeah, the Carrag of Hell, killed him. And they got Cthulhu. None of them the Mighty Morphin Power rascals. Wow, that hurt.
Return,
Well, I think that's my first full-on death. Welcome back, Murray. Stand back. Throw rocks at it. This is a fight I actually kind of like, just because I don't like her. Considering you use magic as well, Aelin, this kind of rings a little hollow.
Frida klappa axel, sa kom, lika tinsy lok minivan. Ha, vilken gentle honor. Snart av alla. Tanatur.
Strength of our mother's people.
Respirer. Han var mega superliten. Lok vem är taken ner. Jag har väldigt titt ner dörren då.
Advised.
Så, jag ger mig extra lever.
You escape. She doesn't know, can't harm her. Unlike you. On guard, Aelin.
Typiskt. Situnga. Ni ago ni dressi. Nu ni ska dö.
Now it's time to die.
Där vart vi överens.
Why does everybody call this a bathrobe? Also, where the hell did they come from?
Var i Norrskogen!
Ha! Det är Kalivar! Pumperi Pops! Det är allt här!
I wouldn't stand there, Aelin.
Allt här samman!
Thanks for the free heal. Like I said, I actually kind of look forward to that fight just because I don't like Aelin very much. What you actually fight is, you don't actually directly fight Locke, you fight the golem.
Boka fur. Could they trust Smody? Hopes do in tik trakigni pocket ball. Vala Aelin vi
Pocket ball.
Dorn va in rat naar modig slat krak dagen roep. Pocket ball gangst bra anda. A bonus vetter plaything. Fun.
Goblin Playmate.
Nisni bank storstuka. Jättehäftig. Ni vis little döpt korrestor banseder. Bravo Midgard! Specialt nu. Grim häsk monstris.
Terrible and destructive horse carving its way through the Alliance.
Come, let me show
Don't know what you're talking about, not me.
Moron. Say, vara Aelin. Nu baka mi busk?
Nope.
Jag kan inte känna hen in i slott. Jag bara känner...
Okay, you're not Yoda. Especially not now. That hole in the wall is important.
Aelin varm indund heltin.
No mere idiot with power.
En dressy messy. Lookini.
Why does everybody hate the robes?
Skidi vaja sagt.
The first law. Dolly did. So that's equal parts Asimov and I think maybe a bit of Dalek. Well, to be fair, that thing scares me more than a Dalek. Okay, what you gotta do is you gotta stand in between Locke and the Golem with Disrupt on and knock those out. Then you gotta knock those over to Vlad without her getting to it first. So basically you're playing soccer. Shit, I messed that up. Got it. If you're actually fast, you can do this all in one. Unfortunately, I screwed that up. Oh, that's a That was a good combo. Ah, damn it. Whoops. Well, that's bad news. Yeah, I know Vlad. I got it. Damn it! Come on. Got it. I probably cast that way too early. We'll find out. Nope. Got it. And that's the end of the fight. Yep, you have no more power. That guy.
Veldig lille kvinn. Je Vlad, je kom to akamamahom se very worry.
Vem i helvete är du? Ni dressi even med... Fun! Ha!
Yeah, he had this power the whole time. Bastard. Yeah, she is flipping off. He deserves it.
Vips. Locker back det snobby. All fresk et sund.
Excuse me.
Is nul pastens aldraheim, men okej. Sal grande et long gang. Snark sal et visitici perfecte.
Vlad just doesn't learn.
Epachi. Ne keeper mignon de måste väl frekvera tu. Allt väl vill ha tippt upp de ne visi lunnik lutus. Sissa
Ludus.
visi hemstagi. Resti strukti.
If you're unfamiliar, ludus is the term for a gladiator school in ancient Rome.
Bleh.
Hooray! Victory! Now normally if you have a team, Major Heart, no down. I have been D. Good night, and good gaming.